Hi guys! So I just wanted to do a quick little video here and I'm going to try to keep it short. But I have just been so inspired by Plexus. I know, crazy Plexus girl here, and all I do is talk about Plexus on Facebook. But the reason I do is because I have found out so much information that I just didn't realize. And I think it is so important for our health moving forward. I've talked a lot on Facebook, if you've noticed on my health, on my pages about my health, and just mainly a lot about gut health and leaky gut and how that's important. But I want to focus on something a little bit different today, and that is blood glucose and why that's important. So a lot of us probably think, well, I'm not diabetic, I don't have troubles with that, so it doesn't matter about me. But I just wanted to tell you guys a few things that I've learned today, because as I read testimonies, I start doing more and more research, and I'm just like, okay, so why? I want to know the link. I understand why that our blood glucose is regulated and people are feeling better. They're not having hormone related issues. They're losing weight. They're getting all these great effects. They're getting more energy. But I'm like, but why is the blood so important? So today I just wanted to go over a few things and take you a little bit back to science class probably, and you're going to go, but it's actually kind of fun now that we're older and we actually want to learn about that. And I'm kind of sad that we haven't learned more about our bodies. Maybe some of you have, but I haven't. I haven't really taken an interest in that, to be quite honest. I thought I can't really change what I eat. I can try to eat better, but like the willpower over food is just, I can't do that. So today I just wanted to talk about our blood and how important it is that we don't have acidic environment and why that's important. So we want our blood to be alkaline, and we want and the reason is because, let's go ahead and talk about our blood, which you guys are going to know probably this, but your red blood cells, their whole job pretty much is to take nutrients to our cells and to oxygenate our cells. Then we have our white blood cells, and our white blood cells are going to fight any invaders or any infectious disease. That's their whole job. And then we have our platelets. Our platelets are just, if we were losing blood, they're what clots our blood. That's what helps us to not be bleeding. So it's really important. But when our blood, so when we're eating lots of sugars and processed foods, and like pop, for example, when you're drinking pop and just junk is going through that's in your bloodstream, and your blood's trying to cleanse itself. It's trying to do its job day to day. But let's just face it, our bodies were not intended to drink pop or eat tons of sugar. Like, they just weren't. And so what's happening is our blood is trying to alkalize itself, and instead of, and I want to read you guys an article because it was really informative that I read today. But I'm first just going to kind of give you a run through. So what's happening is that blood is trying to alkalize itself. So when it gets to the cells, it's leaving toxins in our cells. And I just wanted to I'll go ahead and read you this article real quick because it was on naturalhealth365.com. And I know you're probably saying, oh, well, that's a website, but it was really, really good. The indisputable connection, your pH levels and cancer risk. So I'm probably going to butcher his name. Dr. Morishita. He is from a clinic in Japan, and he's the head of the International Natural Medicine Association. And this is actually his idea, but it says the hidden truth of cancer. He says that when the blood starts to become acidic, the body will begin to deposit acidic substances, usually toxins, into cells to allow the blood to remain slightly alkaline. These deposits cause the cells to become even more acidic and toxic, which results in a decrease in their oxygen levels, destruction of respiratory enzymes, and DNA damage. He goes on to theorize that the acidity happens, some cells die, while some may survive by becoming abnormal cells. These cells grow indefinitely and without order. They are cancer cells. In addition, acidic environments are also ripe for pathogens such as bacteria, viruses, and yeast to thrive, which we've talked a lot about that in our gut health, and how we have an acidic environment in our gut too, and that's just a great place for bacteria and overgrowth of yeast to help promote leaky gut. And then our nutrients, like, we're just not absorbing the nutrients that we need. And so that's why it's really important with the Slim. So I just want to go over real quick the products, the triplex combo, and why it's working for so many people. And I really, really feel great on it. And so many people are getting off they're getting to lower their thyroid medicine. There's just so many. I mean, just read all the testimonies. It's awesome. But so the whole point of the Slim is regulating our blood glucose. This is so important because that's going to help our pH levels. That's going to help our blood work how it's supposed to oxygenate our cells. And also the BioCleanse. So the BioCleanse's main thing is oxygenating cells, like giving us energy. It's going in and it's getting rid of the waste and the toxins and the bad things, and it has magnesium compound. And for our cells to pump in and work correctly with insulin and all that, it probably gets way too in depth, but it's really, really exciting, guys. So that magnesium is essential for our cells to do that. To be oxygenated and to work properly. And then the ProBio 5, that goes into a lot of what I've been talking about a lot, is just our gut health. And it's going with the digestive enzymes. It's breaking down that bad candida yeast, and then it's got an antifungal that's going in there, and it's eating away at the rest of that yeast. And then it's also putting in those 5 strains of probiotics. So we're having a really healthy gut, and it's going to help people be regular. It's even if you are regular, like I said, I didn't have a problem with that, so I didn't even realize. But I will tell you, I know being on this triplex combo has regulated my hormones, has made my sleep more restful. I feel more energized. I feel good. I don't crave the crap that I wanted before. I don't crave the junk that I wanted before. I mean, I felt like the weight loss was not something I went into this for anyways. I went into it for energy, but I wasn't losing weight at the beginning. I was kind of like, man, I'm kind of just not really doing anything there. But I also knew that that was going to be an effect, and it is an effect. It's an effect of our body being balanced because, I mean, I'll tell you right now, I don't want caffeine. I don't want pop. I don't crave all that stuff. And you can believe me or not, but I can tell you this, in a few months, you're going to see a change in me, and I'm so excited. I have some cysts on my thyroid, and I'm just believing, that those are going to disappear. I really am. I think that God has wanted to find, I felt in my heart there was going to be a cure for cancer, and how cool would that cure be if it's just our bodies working how He intended them to work. I love the people in the company, so many faith-based people, so many good people. I love that our company is debt-free, and I'm taking up more time than I wanted to. I wanted this to only be 5 minutes, but they have the opportunity. They're a debt-free company. They have the opportunity to hire the best of the best, and they are coming out with new products. They're doing tons of research, and this is working. This is working amazingly for people. People are getting their lives back. I'm not just selling a product, a makeup product, or bags. Those are all great, but they aren't life-changing. This is life-changing, and that's why I talk about it every day, and that's why I share, and people write me, and I love that, and that's why it just keeps me driven and keeps going, because someone writes me and is like, I almost gave up. I just thought I was going to have to live with this. No, you don't. You do not have to live with that. Like, there's my son crying, but take initiative in your health. Be your own advocate. Look into these products. Do your own research. That's what I've done. I've researched these products, and it's just, there's so much positive information. I'm so excited what science is finding. I better check on my son, but I hope that answered some questions.